Hello everyone and welcome to yet another thank you video. Our community has grown once again and so fast, Mellow. And we are now over 7,000 subscribers strong, which is absolutely amazing. There are so many new faces around to welcome into our plant-loving, animal-admiring, adventurous community. Once again, I want to say thank you to all of you for being here and supporting our community, our channel, and myself as we continue to learn about the world and develop some amazing stories. For this video, we have some special surprises, first of which is the highly requested Show Off Your Pets video. Good job, Mellow. Come on out of your little tube. I have always been lucky to include a lot of pets in my family, including several more unique animals like this little guy right here. This is Mellow. All of my Crested Geckos, which this is a Crested Gecko for those of you guys who don't know. They're very laid back, easygoing reptiles, very low maintenance, low care, really fun. They're from New Caledonia. But all of them are rescues, and usually they're all in their own tank, but Mellow, Midna, and Maya are sharing the M tank right now as we get used to our move and we settle in. Oh, there you go, buddy. Mellow, I think you're a little bit heavy for that. You're pulling it down just a little bit, buddy. What do you think? What do you think? But yeah, the Crested Geckos normally don't like me waking them up in the afternoon like this because they are nocturnal creatures. And this is Midna. She is another one of my Crested Geckos. I have 4 altogether, and she's not too pleased that I woke her up. Nope. She's gonna dive in and rush into the back. Yep, there we go. Rush into the back and hide from everybody. They are nocturnal animals. They like to come out at night to eat fruit and to eat all sorts of little insects. And she is particularly sassy, Midna. And see, you can see a little egg in the background there. That is an egg. Midna actually lays infertile eggs pretty regularly. It's something she's done for a long time. Mellow is actually infertile and has never tried to mate with any of my crested females, so that's why I'm okay with him being in there. They all get along very well. You're not supposed to house too many together, huh, Midna? Oh, look at her. Are you not pleased? Are you not pleased that we're spying on you? But she's a real sweetheart, except the fact that she's super duper sassy and always worrying me by laying eggs. I don't want her to get egg bound or anything like that. And as a nocturnal creature, she really does enjoy running around her cage at night. They eat crickets, and usually I just feed them a special gecko diet fruit mix. Okay, Minna. Okay, we're gonna back up now. You don't have to worry. I'll leave you alone. How about that? I'll leave you alone. Oh, look at her. She's a cutie. And then this right here is Maya, and you actually can't really see her very well, but she's hiding under these plants. Normally their entire cage is coated with plants, and I usually keep moss at the bottom. Some moss and some hydro little balls so that it can stay nice and hydrated, so it keeps the high humidity. Maya is one of my prettiest Crested Geckos. I love her markings the best. And yep, come here. Oh, hang on. And she is normally pretty easy to handle, but they really don't like being woken up in the middle of the day. Oh, there you are. Look at you. Oh, she's being pretty cute. But yeah, this is Maya. She is another one of my rescues. It's amazing how many people will get into Crested Geckos because they're so easy, but not realize they live for like 15 years. So you gotta be ready to take care of them when you get them, huh, Maya? I gotta get the moss back in your tank. So it's nice and humid, huh? Okay, I'll leave you alone too. I know, it's snoozy time. It's snoozy time. And then finally for the Crested Geckos is Chic, who is pretty darn snoozy right now. I had to chase him out of a paper towel tube, which is one of their favorite little hideaway places, so that he can come out and say hello. But he's not very pleased because, again, they're not very happy to be out during the day. So one night we'll have to go in late at night, and I'll see if I can show you guys how active and rambunctious and gigantic their eyes are at night. But for now, we'll put Chic back so that he can resume sleeping in his little tank. It's okay, Chic. We'll let you go back to bed. And then next up, if they will hold still, are some of my other pets, my Gould Ian Finches, who I raise. Some of you guys may know that my Gould Ian Finches are present from my parents. They raised Gould Ian Finches as a hobby and a therapy thing, and they gave me a beautiful pair of Gould Ians last year as a present. And these little guys are the babies. I have 8 babies from that original pair of Gould Ians, and they're exceptionally shy because they don't like the camera up there, but If we look at mom and dad first, then we can get a good view of what a Gould Ian Finch with red head and lilac chest will look like. Over to the left, we have the brighter purple chest. That is actually Ossii, and he's enjoying his little moment. They're much more laid back than they're young because they're so used to being around. I've had Ossii and Persimmon is the one on the right. She's the female. They are a mated pair. Usually, I think Gould Ians will mate for like 1 year in the wild, and then they'll meet up with new Gould Ians every breeding season, which is actually coming up pretty soon. So I'm expecting these two. Ossii has already been singing his little heart out and bobbing his little head to try to get Persimmon's attention. It's really hard to catch that kind of mating behavior on camera, but I will do my best to. Yeah, what's up, Ossii? What's up? They're pretty much laid back because compared to their babies because I've had them for a lot longer. Yeah, you guys aren't so nervous and scared of me. And I've messed around with them quite a bit, just having to take care of them and take care of their babies and make sure that they're all okay. Persimmon, you know who it is. You don't have to be so nervous. But yeah, Ossii and Persimmon are about 2 years old now. They've had 8 babies. Persimmon laid me 4 clutches last year, 2 of which were infertile and 2 of which were fertile. And they've raised their young absolutely wonderfully. So I'm excited to see what happens as this year's breeding season, which is about August, September, October, those months begins. They're from Australia, so that's why their little internal clocks say, hey, it's spring, even though where we live on the east coast of the USA, it's beginning to be winter. They're ready to have babies right now. And for those of you who weren't around back when we were just a tiny channel and we had just the tiny little babies, this is what an itty bitty baby looks like. This is a clip from back when the babies were a few weeks old, fresh hatched. They've got seeds stuffed into their little gullets, and they've got their tiny little dots on their mouths, and their eyes are closed, and they have no feathers. They look rather like little alien chicken nuggets, but they're pretty adorable in my opinion. And then, as time goes on, they get a little more feathers on them and they start to fledge. And then as more time goes on, and they get a little bit older, they turn into these beautiful birds. You can actually see the bird instead of the weird little alien flesh nugget that the babies look like. At least you could see the bird if you guys would hold still for 2 seconds. I thought putting spray mullet out would help show them off, but they're really nervous around the camera, but I plan on getting them over that. There we go. But yeah, you can kind of see how they look, and they're much different now. They've got their feathers coming in, they've got lots of color. Each of them turned out really differently too, which was very exciting. The one on the right here that you can see is actually from the second clutch, so he's not completely done putting his feathers on. Oh, and then there's Blueberry. I have 2 blues, which I was very excited about. My Gould Ian Finches normally have little red-headed, lilac-chested greenbacks is what they're called. But the color of the heads can come in lots of different patterns. If you look, I actually don't have a single red-headed baby. I have Mr. Russet there, who is a boy. He's a great singer, and he's pretty confident and a little bit aggressive. Then I've got Blueberry. I have 2 blues, and they're pretty uncommon in a way, but they're not like super rare. They're just genetically uncommon unless you mate 2 blues with each other. And that one is called Blueberry, and I really like her. She is very pretty. That one's definitely a girl. The other blue, because we have a second one from the second clutch, and let's see, I think it's over here. There it is, right there. He's like, nope, 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 can't take a picture of me, nope. And that's one of his siblings right there. You can tell the ones that don't have all their color yet are from the second clutch, and they're getting ready to come into their full coloring, and they're flying around. Everybody can fly, everybody can eat. All the males are starting to sing and bob and try to impress the females, and they're gonna have to be patient because I don't need them impressing their sisters. My mother is actually going to be visiting next month, and we're going to be doing a bird swap. So she's going to bring me some genetically unrelated birds so that we can add them in to their own breeding cages. And I'm going to pick out which one of my birds I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to sell, which ones I'm going to give as a gift to my mom. And then we'll have to see if we get any mated pairs other than Ossii and Persimmon. I plan on keeping Blueberry and Russet. The rest don't really have names because, you know, you don't want to get attached to the birds that you might not keep. But I'm really in love with them. There's something so calming and soothing about taking care of the finches, and they sing so beautifully, and they're just very relaxing therapeutic pets. So they're definitely my favorites, and one of my major goals with them is to try to get a little webcam to save up enough money, either from my Patreon or just from doing odd jobs, so that I can get a little webcam and we can have Finch cams so we can watch them all the time. But yeah, I really love my pets. I love these little guys. I'll try to get some more video of them singing and doing some more of their normal behaviors. They're just very nervous because they don't know what to make of the camera being in their face. But as you can see, the spray mullet is kind of winning over for our lovely little russet head there. And I'll have to think up some names. I'm kind of keeping to a berry theme, so I'll let you know when I've picked out who I'm going to keep and what they're going to be named, and when they get some mates that they're going to be tried to be paired with. And there we go! So these are all of my pets. I have a few more that live with my parents, but I'm very happy to show off the ones that I'm happy to share my daily life with. Thank you so much again to everyone who has joined our wonderful, amazing community. I am so excited to get to wake up every day and to work with so many people who have a passion and interest in the natural world. And in the spirit of sharing the curiosity and the adventure and everything that we do here in our little community, I want to do a giveaway. And this is kind of a unique giveaway. Instead of games or something like that, I want to give someone something that could be a useful learning tool. So we are going to do a giveaway of a year-long subscription of National Geographic or National Geographic Kids. And all you have to do to be entered in the giveaway is just put a comment below with what makes you so excited about learning about the world around you. It can be about animals, it could be about travel, it could be about photography, it could be about whatever makes you curious, whatever makes you want to travel the world, whatever you love. Like, you could just tell me about your favorite species, but just let me know what makes you so excited to learn about the world, and leave that in a comment below. Let me know if you would like National Geographic, which is the more like adult version, older stories, you know, more sophisticated sciencey articles, sometimes some political interest on other countries, or if you want Nat Geo Kids, if you happen to fall more into that age group of young children, teenagers, not really little kids, don't worry. National Geographic Kids is a great way of focusing primarily more on the animal-related things. And all you have to do is just leave a comment below. Let me know if you want Nat Geo Kids. Let me know what you love about the natural world, what makes you curious. And then I will use a random generator in a week from now to choose a winner, and I will send you a message on YouTube. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for being so amazing, so kind, so wonderful, and so full of curiosity. Thank you so much for giving me what I do. And I hope that you're having a wonderful day, guys, and remember, stay curious.